YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Benji back to crew. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. I do like checking out a lot of these dating videos. They're entertaining at the very least. So I think it's important that young men and young women understand that there are certain qualities that you should attain in order to ensure that you're a great partner. But there's a lot of division about who you should be getting this information from. King68theGreat has made plenty of videos about his life out there vlogging and women literally just drooling over him.
Yes. Wow. What happened?
I'm scared.
You what? You scared of what?
I don't know. These are my friends. Are you recording right now?
Hey, look. How you doing?
I see all of your videos.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Where you from?
I'm from Italy.
Oh, Italy. You from Italy? Oh. I'll take somebody's number. Where the club is out here.
Where are you from?
I'm born and raised?
I don't know.
New York City.
Oh, New York.
Yeah.
I'm from New York City originally. Literally said that.
Nice meeting you. What's your name?
My name is Anissa.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Down here for spring break?
Yeah.
Okay, you looking good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You look. Oh my God. What you doing out here? What did you just?
I live out here.
Oh, how tall are you?
6'8".
6'8", yeah.
Anyways, a big portion of his shtick is the fact that he's 6'8". Obviously, his name is King68. Now, plenty of dudes go in the comments and they upset because there's no way that this dude's living life on this easy, right? This easy mode that he's living life on is not applicable to anybody else. It only works for him because he's 6'8".
How do I approach a girl at the gym, bro? I'm gonna start charging y'all for consultation calls to ask me about girls, man. How do you approach girls at the gym? You simply don't approach girls at the gym.
What are you talking about, you idiot?
Every time I see this guy, I just think you have no idea what it's like for the average man walking around. See, his reality is completely warped, and this is not hating. He has always lived his life as a select guy, winning the genetic lottery, bro. Probably popular, guys wanted to be his friend, girls obviously found him attractive. His life experience is warped, bro. He doesn't understand what it's like just being ignored, having to try. He doesn't understand, like, do you get what I'm saying? So he's not really the right person for the typical man out there to get advice from.
It's advice applied and handed out to the entire population when it's really only applicable to a very small minority of men, aka the minority of men who consistently get choosing signals, and particularly they get choosing signals from the girls that they actually want to get them from.
I'm Tyrone.
There's three kinds of guys. The first kind of guy gets no choosing signals, and that is actually the majority of men. So if you follow his advice, what will end up happening is you'll end up waiting forever. You literally just, kind of look around. Well, King68 told me to wait for choosing signals. Where the fuck are my choosing signals?
And that's true. That's so true. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, the majority of guys are average, and majority of average women don't want to date average men. So when King68 tells you lot, you gotta wait for choosing signals, you're gonna be waiting your whole life. And I've said this for years. You need to be able to see the world outside yourself. Again, somebody like this, or any Chad or Tyrone, and he's giving dating advice. I mean, you guys listening to them guys are stupid, really. And do, show me signs that they're interested. But somebody that, like this guy, 68theGreat, who obviously stands out no matter where he goes, yeah, he's literally a model, right? He's wearing all the expensive jewelry, bust-down chains and everything. He's going to get choosing signals every single day of his life. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, bruh, I can't take what he says seriously.
Is actually to approach, to not wait for choosing signal. You don't have to sit there and get the girl's permission to approach her. There have been plenty of times where I've approached a girl. She didn't even look at me. There was no eye contact between us, no verbal exchanges, nothing, no choosing signals. I still went up and talked to her, and eventually I made something happen from it. So this.
And I agree. I've done the exact same thing, bro. When you are approaching women, you need to be very careful that you don't come across as a creep. You need to be able to read the room. You need to be able to read social cues. And if it's time to walk away from the interaction, you need to know when. You need to know when somebody wants you to go away, or if they're interested in the interaction.
If she's giving you choosing signals and she's making it obvious, right? If she's making it obvious, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Then you could approach, but don't cold approach.
Yeah, the problem is most women will never make it obvious. Like, I've gotten a lot of DMs from guys who say, yeah, man, you know, I made eye contact with a girl at the gym. It seems that she's looking at me, but I can't really tell. Women don't make it obvious even when they do like you. So just approach.
Girls go to the gym to work out for the most part. Some girls go to the gym.
No, they don't, dude.
What are you talking about, you idiot?
God, I'm sorry, 6'8" doesn't know what he's talking about, bro. Listen, let me tell you one thing about a lot of these Chad and Tyrone guys. Because they've had such positive experiences with women, they start to accept a lot of the programming that these women will give them. Oh, I just go to the gym to work out. I don't want nobody to talk to me. Bro, no, bro. That's why they wear bright color fluorescent outfits in there. That's why they come in wearing the shortest shorts they can find and the smallest top they can find. And they'll make sure their hair is done and come to the gym. If you really came to the gym and you just came to work out, you wouldn't be wearing any flamboyant outfits. You'd be wearing practical workout clothes.
They go there, do a very light workout, or record themselves doing it, and then leave the gym. That's really what most women do. But anyways.
A lot of information was just spilled. Let's remember, King68 is giving advice about cold approaching women at the gym. Now, if you're not familiar with the cold approach, they're just talking about essentially just walking up to somebody that wasn't talking to, similar to a cold call. You call them, or you walk up to this person with your proposition. Cool, whatever. Obviously, King68 can talk about his anecdotal experiences. These two guys talked about their own anecdotal experiences. I think the guy in the top left corner probably has a little bit more stake in what he's saying because it's likely that he's a dating coach. So if he's able to keep this mentality up of the people that are subscribing to him, that it's very likely that you're not going to get women acting like this. You're not going to get women after you. Then obviously that's important for him to retain his base. But long story short, do y'all believe that? These dudes talking about that women don't go to the gym to work out. The overwhelming majority, I guess. That majority of them are just looking for attention from men.
Anyways.
If they got a full face of makeup on, they might be trying to like mate. You know what I mean? Yeah. Some girls go to the gym to mate. But bro, for the most part, girls are going to the gym to work out.
Nah, this is just bad advice, bro. You should be cold approaching at the gym. A lot of guys worry about getting the cops called on them. And they have like these fear-mongering narratives in their head. Like, dude, if I approach at the gym, she's going to freak out. She's going to report me to management. And then I'm going to get kicked out. It's like...
And this is what I'm saying. You need to work on your social skills. Get your social power game up. You need to be able to read the room. You got to be able to read social cues and quickly assess if somebody wants you to leave them alone. It's very important.
Yes, I agree. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong if you actually see somebody that's attractive and you want to get to know them more. Then sure, but it's all about timing. It's all about reading cues, and it's all about really going after what you like in a proper sense. Because if you walk up to a girl or anybody in the middle of their workout, it's simply not going to be received as the way you would want it to be. There's options like, when somebody's getting water, you can just strike up a quick combo about X, Y, and Z, see if there's similarities. Hey, all right, let's meet up sometime. Let's do a workout. I think that you can do that. But if you're just taking this guy's advice and saying, oh, let's go talk to every woman at the gym, then nah.
An average guy and you want to get dating advice, your best bet is to ask other average men who are successful with women. Because you are in the same category or league as them. If you're going to Chad and Tyrone to get dating advice, he may say a couple of things that are correct, but it may not be applicable to you.
The weirdest thing I think about this commentary is that these guys act like King68 has always been King68, right? I mean, the dude is grown, man. He's in his 30s or whatever, so he's gone through a lot of life. Obviously, he was never always 6'8". The dude had to go through his own glow up phases, had to find what works for him. He had the looks max, all the things that these be talking about. Like, you got to go through your glow up phase. Like, I can talk about my own life anecdotally and say, hey, I'm seeing plenty of motion that I could agree with what King68 is talking about. I get approached all the time. But, again, you have to go through those phases too in order to understand what works, because you still have to develop skills, cues. You have to understand what fits you in terms of clothing. You have to understand how to have conversation. You got to be able to read room. You got to be able to be receptive to the people in front of you. So it still takes a lot, right? There's plenty of people that are 6'8" that having plenty of problems with women. But the next thing I was going to get to is most men are average. Just the same way most women are average. Then there's people that are below average and people that are quote-unquote above average. it's very likely that you're going to get a woman if you are an average guy in regards to your looks. Because there's more average women out there too.
I can't talk to girls. Like, the thing is, I don't know what to say when I go up to a girl. Like, if they come up to me, then it's chill, you know? Of course. Because I know they like, you know, they're interested. But when I go up to them, then it's like, yeah.
There's a dude right here telling you, I have no idea what to say when I talk to women. So, let's just say he was 6'8". Would it freaking matter if he doesn't understand what to have a conversation with these women about? I do agree that King68 is not a dating coach, but I don't think he ever professes to be one. I think he just records his life, and then people say, how in the world does this happen to you? This is what I did.
This is not someone you get dating advice from. It's just not.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't. If you look at my videos, you never see me chasing a woman. You always see it coming to me. You always see the girl coming.
Why? Why do they come to you? Please explain that to me. Is it your aura? Is it your energy? Do you have this particular magnetic personality that they can smell from a mile away? Or is it obviously your height? It's the fact that you're 6'8", you look like an NBA player. Obviously, women are going to come up to you. And listen, dude, I'm not being a hater, by the way.
No, you're not being a hater, bro. This is the thing. And I was getting this when I was doing reaction videos to King68. All these stupid people were coming, oh, stop hating on him. You hate him, bruh. You hate him, bruh. It's not hate. Calling a spade is not hate. It's just living in the real world. The guy walks around with a big bust-down chain around his neck with a huge K on it. Yeah, and he's 6'8". He already stands out for being 6'8". Then he's wearing diamonds on his neck. Obviously, his experience is going to be different to the average guy walking. The average guy's 5'9", bro.
Yeah.
This guy's nearly a whole foot taller than the average man walking around.
Yeah.
The average man walking around is not walking around with a bust-down chain on their neck as well. And the average man is definitely not doing any kind of modeling.
More power to you. That's great.
I agree with
that. Enjoy your success. I'm just saying the general advice that you're giving out to people is not applicable to the majority of people. It's just not.
A woman that has high interest.
Did he give that guy advice though? I think he just said, I don't approach women. So you asking me about what I should do when you approach women, I don't even approach women. I think he just said this is what happens.
You values you the most. She sees the king in you. You feel me?
I feel like there's a common pattern here with King68's dating advice, which is that he's expressing, or he's addressing rather, the symptom, but not the cause. So he says only entertain women that express high interest. The problem.
I agree with what he's saying. That at the end of the day, you see some of these people at the finish line, but I think a lot of King68's content, you see him in the gym, you see that he's trying to eat healthy, he's got these goals, he's networking. I mean, he's doing things to try and better himself. I think that's the whole shtick. Do things to better yourself. Don't just wake up one day when you're in the middle of the garage playing video games with your mom and say, here's what I want to do. I want to go get all these women that are models and da-da-da-da. That's ridiculous. Work on yourself. Become the best version of yourself. Learn.
Problem is a lot of guys don't get girls, especially girls that they actually like, expressing high interest.
Facts.
So what ends up happening is they're not entertaining any women, right? Because they're sat there waiting for the high interest girl to potentially come, let alone the fact that a lot of guys don't even go outside these days. So they're not even getting enough exposure to potentially meet a high interest woman.
Most women that are attractive, they are not going to show choosing signals, especially to a guy they perceive to be average.
Is it wild to be asking for a woman that is interested in you? I think that's something that would be elementary. The same way I would want women to be going after a dude who's interested in her. Oh no. Everybody's just trying to figure it out. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below.